It's a beautiful brand new day.
Boom, boom, boom. Guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm Mr. Josh, and this is still the Misters. Today, I'd like to say a happy new year to you all my subscribers who have stayed, for the number of years we've been on the channel. I must say, you are superb, you are sweet, you are loving. I don't know even what to say. But before that, those who just joined us, I'd like you to subscribe, like, and comment. I want you to stay and then find out why students are finding it difficult to stay in, and what are the things they go through. I mean, some are able to excel, others do not. And so we've tried very hard to find students here abroad, and then some lessons they've been able to acquire, and then what are some wonderful things they've experienced. Stick and stay as we continue with this segment.
This likeness for greatness, I'm born. This likeness for greatness, yeah, I'm born. This likeness for greatness, I'm born. This likeness for greatness.
I'm born for the greatness, I'm born for the good. I show off his glory and that be the truth.
Alright, so today we have here with our guest, and he's called Martin what?
Martin Tavia.
Okay, so our guest is called Martin Tavia, and when you come to France, he is one of the astute students and highly recommended. So we got the chance to meet him, and then we wanted to know his experience. How is it to travel from one continent or one culture into another culture, and then you're able to thrive very well? And so today I would like to find out. So Martin, which part of you said you're from Africa, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah.
Proudly African.
Okay, so which part of Africa are you from?
Yeah, so I'm from West Africa, Ghana to be precise.
Wow. Okay, so so which level of education are you in?
Yeah, currently I'm a master's student at Junior ISA.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in my first year master's.
Okay, so that's really cool. And can you share your educational, what program specifically are you doing?
Okay, so I'm into Masters of Science and Engineering in Environmental Science. Okay. And I'm actually specializing in sustainable
Because during my I read, I did my own level with my cool gangs. Been a long time coming. I did my own lady movie a couple of days and weeks.
We would like you to advise, anyone watching this video, how they should, treat the COVID. What are they supposed to do in these hard times, in this COVID era? What are some advice that you can give them?
Okay, so for the COVID, I would just say we should all adhere to the protocols, safety protocols, and just try to enjoy ourselves. Yeah, don't be too lonely. We know the COVID has imposed a lot of havoc on a lot of people, but still, you've got your life, you've got to live it. Okay, just adhere to the protocols, and you'll be fine.
So you need to do the washing of your hands regularly. You need to also wear your nose mask. Very important. Okay, so currently, which country are you in now? Yes, I know you know, but we still want to know which country are you in now?
Yeah, I'm in France.
Okay. Ça va?
Très bien.
D'accord. All right, so which part of France are you in?
Well, I'm in the Hauts-de-France region, and currently I'm in Lille. Yes, even though I stay in Tourcoing, this is the same region, but then my school is in Lille.
Okay. Okay. So basically today we just want to find out how is it like to, move from one continent, having a specific culture, and going into another continent, to another country with a different culture. How is it like generally? How is it like?
Well, I feel like to me it's kind of easy, but this is completely personal. It depends on you how really like you want to be exposed to different culture and stuff. There are a lot of people who are not really ready to learn from other people, but I think I am not that type. I'm always ready to learn something new, so I think it has been fun for me because sometimes you experience things that completely, you know that this is kind of insane. It's kind of insane, but then like, I mean, it's different people's culture, so you have to understand it.
Okay.
You don't have to just straight away, you have to understand why people behave differently, and that's the most important thing. Being ready to learn, yeah.
Okay, so in 3 words, we just want to know how will you describe yourself? Just in 3 words.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think I am an easygoing person. That's the first word that I'll use.
Okay.
And I am so passionate about learning foreign language. Yeah, I'm the language guy, trying to learn French now. And lastly, I would like to be myself. Yes, I like to be myself.
Okay.
Yes. That's
So it means that you like to learn a lot of languages and you just want to be yourself
Yes.
at every point in time.
Yes.
Wow, that is really good. And so we are moving back to academics because I think that is the reason why we had or we made this interview to happen. And so looking at the education that we have in Africa, I don't want to specify Ghana because I want it to be a kind of something that is general in Africa. How do you see the education in Africa? How is it?
Well,
Okay, no. Even before you came here, how was it? Like, how was the education like before you got exposed to the education you have now? How was it like generally education in Africa?
To be honest, I think Africa, like, we are kind of blessed with good schools.
Okay.
Our education system, not too bad. It's like, I mean, it can be better though, but we have good education system, I think. But me being here has really kind of shown me a different level because I can see the education system is kind of different. But I think Africa, we have a good education system. Yeah, to be general, I'm proud of that we have a good education system.
Okay, so is it more theoretical or is it more practical in that aspect?
Yes, it depends because when I was in Africa, I was an undergrad student.
Okay.
And often when you are doing your undergraduate, like you have a lot of students in one class. Of course, it can be very theoretical because there are not much provisions for all the students. Like, so the practical work can be quite a problem. But when you are in the master's level, I don't think it's the same thing. Even though I never had a master's experience in Ghana, but there weren't many students in a class for the master's students. So kind of practical from experience from people that I know. Yes, so I think that is it. We don't completely have a theoretical system, but it depends on the level.
Okay, so how were you able to find a school here in France? How was the process like?
Well, I think that was kind of easy peasy for me because my school, which turns out to be like one of the best schools in Ghana, which is KNUST, had a partnership with...
No, wait. You said which school is the best school in Ghana?
KNUST. Yes, KNUST.
Guys, what do you think? I mean, I don't want to cause anything. You continue.
Yes. Yeah, so KNUST has a partnership with Junior here in France. So when students from some specific departments, in fact, the departments of environmental sciences, computer science, agriculture, and food science. So these 4 departments, students from these departments can be on the partnership. So when you get into your 3rd year, few students are selected to enroll like in a master's program here in France. So instead of being in the system for like 4 years before you get your undergrad in KNUST, it kind of shortens it to 3 years in KNUST and 2 years masters in France, which is super awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So it means you went through all the interviews and then you were granted the admission and then you were very happy. I mean, at that point, I could imagine how your happiness and your joy and your excitement was. And so I guess after that, I mean, you went on to go in for your visa, I mean. Okay.
Yes.
And so how was the visa process like back in Ghana?
Well, the visa process can be a little bit like kind of headache, but it depends. From my experience, because I had a scholarship, I didn't get a lot of issue. Like on my visa, I think it was super fast for me. I didn't have to struggle a lot. Yes, because most the biggest problem is the proof of funds, and if you have it, you are good to go. Yeah.
Wow. So how many days or months did it take for you to, get your visa approved?
Well, I think it was after my visa interview, after my application, after my interview, it was like 10 days and I got the visa.
Wow.
It was just within 10 days.
Then it means the system in Ghana really works. I mean.
Yeah, sure. It was.
Okay. So before you decided to come to France, you had a lot of misconceptions,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You had a lot, right?
Yes.
Okay. But then we all know France is the romantic country, the most romantic country that you can ever be in. And so that is not a misconception. I mean, France is G. So what are the misconceptions that you had before coming, and then you came and then you saw that they were all not true?
Well, I think the kind of misconception that I had about France was like French people had to like they don't like other people. Yes, kind of racist. And honestly, I think I've never experienced anything like that here in France. It's quite the opposite, you see. But the truth is that a lot of French people don't speak English. A lot. Some speak, but a lot don't speak English. So if you really want to fit in, a little bonjour would go a long way to help you. See, yes. So if you are trying to learn their culture, their language, I mean, French people are so loving.
Okay, so what about the food? So, guys, this is really a topic that it touches my heart because food, I mean, I love food and food is good for everyone. So what's the food? Mostly I hear a lot of people complaining about food. So what's your take on the food in France?
Well, from where I am coming from, Africa, we like a lot of spices,
Okay.
our food, but when you go to a different man's land, you have to expect something new. For example, I've seen that French people do not like spicy food, and most of their food are kind of bland to me. So
Okay.
and, like French people are so like I don't know how to describe this, but they are they kind of hype everything, like their food, even the way they preserve it, like the way they present their foods is so nice. It's so catchy to the eyes that like you feel like, oh my god, this is super. Like the cheese and a lot of stuff. But I tasted the cheese and I'm like, what's happening? Because like it's not as people talk about it. I was completely shocked. But of course, the frites, which is like the French fries, it always rains. Like,
Okay, so
very nice.
not to cut you short, but the salt in the food, because I've heard a lot of people talking about the salt. Okay, so I know you wanted to know how it ended. We asked a lot of questions with regards to how he'll rate the whole culture and then the food and then the women and then the education and all that. And so if you really want to see what will come up next, I want you to check down there. Yes, down there. You need to subscribe. So let me wait for you. Yes, so after subscribing, like. Are you done with the like? I want you to go down, comment. I want to pick 5 people and then I'll give shout outs to you. So let me know that you watched till the end of the video and watch out for that video. It will be spectacular. This is Mr. Josh, and then it's great having this wonderful time with you. Till we meet next time. Peace out.
Let me sit down when I get a paper.